World's first ever human-to-human heart transplant at the Groote Schuur hospital on the 3rd of December 1967. Almost half a century later, South Africa is still rated one of the top 10 countries in the world for heart transplants.
This is the theatre where Christian Barnard made history, performing the first ever human-to-human heart transplant on 54-year-old Louis Washkansky. Surrounded by a team of 40, it took Barnard 8.5 hours to complete the surgery. Dini Friedman, then in her 20s, was part of the team. She was one of the perfusionists on duty.
I remember very well Professor Barnard bringing the heart in this theatre from the donor theatre, which he'd excised himself, putting it in a basin of cold saline, and then putting Mr. Washkansky on bypass so that he could start sewing in the heart into Mr. Washkansky's chest. When he cut Mr. Washkansky's heart out, and I got the opportunity to peep over the drapes, and I looked inside and saw this empty chest of this man without a heart in it, I thought it was really scary. I couldn't believe it that just this machine was keeping this patient alive without his heart. It was a bit like science fiction.
I have the privilege to tell this proudly South African story of how we did the first transplant on the 3rd of December 1967. At a time when the world wasn't even looking at us, they were looking at America, waiting for America to do it, and then we popped up as a third world African country and we did the first successful human heart transplant.
South Africa went on to do 6 experimental operations, all of them successful. 49 years later, Barnard's legacy lives on. World-class specialists following in his footsteps at this facility, aspiring for more medical firsts. Nomawethu Solwandle, SABC News, Cape Town.